a tiny home village. Thank you.
Thank you for dialing in. The next person is Delilah Ivank, followed by Nikkita Oliver. Good evening, Delilah.
Hi, thank you for your time. My name is Delilah Ivanek. I'm a senior in Seattle Public Schools, and I'm here to strongly recommend and ask you to pass Human Service Department's Budget Amendments 3, 4, 11, 12, 17, 18, 19, 21, 24, and 51 to support our community's health and safety. HSD Amendments 021, 024, and 051 should be passed as they would provide alternatives to police and fund community safety. This funding would support restorative justice programs, pre-arrest diversion programs, and programs redirecting low-priority 911 calls, all of which are a start to decreasing inherently harmful police presence in our communities. HSD Amendments 003, 004, 011, 012, 017, 018, and 019 should be passed as they would provide funding for Indigenous-led support for Indigenous communities, support for survivors of gender-based violence, citywide child care facilities, and resources for elders of color, all of which are critical for community health and bonding. Passing these amendments and allocating these resources is a responsibility as a public representative, and I urge you to do so. Thank you.
Thank you for those specifics. Karim Smith, Alicia Manet, Willie Dumas, still listed as not present. Thank you, Nikkita, for waiting. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, Councilmember Mosqueda and Seattle City Council. My name is Nikkita Oliver. I am a District 2 renter and Executive Director of Creative Justice and a supporter of the Solidarity Budget. I support the various amendments around policing, the City Attorney's Office, digital equity, housing, and Indigenous sovereignty, but would like to draw your attention to some amendments and investments via the Solidarity Budget related to education. I want to stand in support of our recommendations for retention bonuses for Black, Indigenous teachers of color, and $25,000 that the Mayor Durkin put in her original budget, that actually moved to supporting programs for our educators, specifically anti-displacement programs, and $600,000 for targeted student loan forgiveness pilot programs for educators. We know that our Black educators are struggling the most with debt, housing insecurity, and lack of access to resources, so making sure that they have what they need means our students have what they need.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Nikkita. Stephanie Keriakofe and Angelica Chasero, you're listed to speak but not present. If you would like to dial in, that takes us to Level Skies, who's also listed as not present now. Michelle Tridao and Dwayne Schur, followed by Beth Kogan. Michelle listed as not present. Okay, Michelle. We will move on to Dwayne. Dwayne, good evening. *6 to unmute. Please go ahead. Dwayne, just hit *6. It looks like you're still muted on my end here.